If I had to choose between Alphalete's Plump the Dump, Pump, or Buffbunny's Miracle Seamless, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking the new Alphalete that's dropping on August 12th. This is drop number 4, primarily looking at the Pump collection. They're going hard again. We just saw the Pump collection for the first time like 2 months ago. Mark your calendars. That's August 12th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, I have my code Gaita. Will save you 10% if you see anything you like. Let's see what we're actually looking at. I'm telling you, there's a lot of Pump that's dropping. This is like 2025's Amplify. That's what I'm going with. They're really pushing the Pump all the way home. So on top of Pump, we actually have some Tenacity pieces, some pretty sexy, unique pieces, things we don't normally typically see from Alphalete. So I'm actually really excited to talk some new pieces as well. I know you guys are seeing this really dope Amplify bra, right? It's everything I love in a bra. I'm not gonna talk about it right now because I'm gonna go through the colors first and the pieces, damn it. But I freaking, okay, enough said. So let's talk what's dropping for the Pump collection. You guys know I already reviewed this collection, only dropped like a month or 2 ago? This is a brand spanking new collection. I'm gonna let you guys know, I focused on the shorts this time around. I didn't actually grab any leggings because if you remember that review, I specifically preferred the shorts. I said these are some of the best glute enhancing seamless shorts ever. In fact, I love them so much they won the legging of the month. Even though they're not leggings, I didn't really prefer the leggings. They still won because shorts in the summertime are your leggings, right? Needless to say, I stocked up on the shorts because I love them and I prefer them. So let's see what colors we're looking at. I think I want to say I got every single one. Dusty navy. She's almost like a charcoal gray, more on the blue side. A little dusty. Skyline, okay. It's like a baby blue / periwinkle color. Then we have court green. This is such a nice athletic green. This is reminding me of track, running track. Something I've never done. I've walked track, but I will never run track. Wheat, not weed, wheat. This is reminding me of shredded wheats in the morning. That's probably why it's called wheat. Actually, it's looking more like oats, like my oatmeal. And lastly, I have orchid. This one's really beautiful. One of the more vibrant colors that they're dropping. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention the color I'm wearing. This is actually heather gray. I wore it because it's my favorite out of the bunch, which is actually wild to me because if you guys watch my channel, I don't really like cool tones all that much. Like me and gray, we're iffy. But I have to say, I actually really love heathered grays, to be specific. It's giving loungewear, but this is a seamless set. Are we seeing this? I have a picture that I posted in my bedroom and it actually looks like I'm about to go take a nap in this. But I actually love it. I think it's a very sporty heathered gray and it's unique. You don't really see this type of color in seamless gym sets. So the fact that they're dropping the heather gray, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm all about this. I have the Amplify bras in the court green. I grabbed wheat because it's a really nice neutral and then the white to go with anything. Of course, the matching heather gray. I had to get the full matching set. I didn't get one of every color sports bra. I had a certain amount of selects. I wanted to make sure I grabbed every one of the shorts and then just picked my favorites with the sports bras. Love that court green. They're dropping the Halley short sleeve. It's a seamless short sleeve. You'll see in a second. That drops off the shoulder. It's a nice, unique style. It's a nice break from just your traditional seamless t-shirts and compression tees. If you guys are not familiar with the Pump collection, this is Alphalete's brand new seamless drop that just happened. Very high compression. You guys remember my video? I regretted not sizing up in every single thing I got. I'm gonna go ahead and say, if I was you, I would definitely size up. I sized up in all of these shorts. I tend to do that with tight fit shorts, but I specifically told myself to size up with this collection because it's so highly compressive. The leggings in my true size small were impossible for me to get up. They were extremely tight. Now, if you're looking for highly supportive leggings and shorts, this is the collection. It's not like Amplify where you jiggle around on the treadmill. This is actually gonna hold you in pretty nicely. I'm still feeling held in even with a full size up. I believe these are a 5-inch inseam. It's your traditional high waist. What I like is the glute enhancement they added. This is why it's called the Pump collection, because the pump plumps the dump. You guys are seeing that, right? It's short and stout. The Pump collection is somewhat reminiscent of Gymshark's Lift in the sense that they plump the dump, but specifically, more specifically, they actually have the same type of glute enhancement down the middle here. You seeing this? It's not an actual stitched seam like a lot of different seamless sets. This is sewn within. So the actual contour that divides the glutes that acts like a scrunch is actually a seamless patch that they put right in the middle, helps tuck in between the cheeks. Now I'm gonna say, if you don't have the glutes to fill something like this out, there very well could be a little bit of this patch showing. I think actually it's showing on me too. It might be. In certain lighting, you might be able to see a little bit of that. But if you have really, really thick, juicy glutes, you're trusting in that thrust, then there's a good chance you're gonna be able to fill it out. The most room you're gonna have on this entire piece is the glutes. It's meant for your glutes to just sit into. Kind of like that little kangaroo pouch they have, little BBL shorts. To be honest with you, Buffbunny's dropping their Miracle Seamless shorts too, like 2 days after this. They're both hitting you. Heidi and Christian had their morning coffee and they said, let's both release BBL bottoms and see whose does better. I'm telling you, I think there's some hidden competition there, right? They place bets on each other. I just know they do. I would, if Bay and I each owned our own brand, every month I'd be like, is that so? It's on. It's on, bitch. Whoever loses has to do dishes for a month. To be honest, yeah, they're both in the BBL realm. They both have those glute pouches. They both have that scrunch. But if I'm being honest, like Buffbunny's Miracle Seamless, whew, that is a short and a half. That will make your glutes look so BBL. It's true, it really will. I mean, I'm seeing it all over. Everyone wearing it looks like they got an instant BBL lift. The difference between these, the Pump Collection and the Miracle Seamless, a big aesthetic factor would be the fact that the pump shorts, they make your glutes look plump, but kind of like a sandwiched plump because the rise is so low back here. Buffbunny being Buffbunny, they have the arched glutes. It's gonna make you look like you have a BBL, but an elongated one. Your glutes look larger and taller. And don't get it twisted, I know you're seeing a ton of ombre with the Miracle Seamless. They're also dropping solids as well. But what I love about the Alphalete pump shorts, they don't roll, they're very comfortable as long as I'm sized up, and they just have more of an athletic fit. That's how I'm gonna go ahead and phrase it. Only thing that slightly concerns me is seeing a little bit of this patch scrunch in certain lighting because it does shine a little bit. So if I had to be nitpicky on something that I would alter a little bit, it might be this.
Which would you pick? The Miracle or the Pump?
Don't make me do that.
This is why they're watching, baby.
If I had to choose between Alphalete's Plump the Dump, Pump, or Buffbunny's Miracle Seamless, I think that I might have to go with Buffbunny's Miracle Seamless. If I had to literally pin the two against each other, yeah, only because I like the elongated look and I like the fact that it's a 6-inch inseam. This one doesn't come as long. It's a nice length. Any shorter, we would have had a little issue. Let's just put it this way. I didn't post it yet because I've been on vacay, but Buffbunny's Miracle Seamless is definitely winning July's legging of the month. Just gonna go ahead and say that. Not to take anything away from the pump, but something magical about Buffbunny's Miracle Seamless. It really is a miracle for my glutes. I like the pump, I really do. The shorts, I should say, the leggings, I felt they were a little difficult to move in, but that's just how they fit me. These shorts are dope. If you like a shorter inseam, if you want more of a squished in dump, I feel so stupid saying that, but it's true. And honestly, if you prefer a waistband that's more a traditional high rise, like a mid to high rise. Buffbunny's waistband was a little too big on me. It rose a little too much, and in a lot of the pictures you're gonna see, I naturally just rolled it down a little bit. Because if I just kept it up how it was, it's just a little too high for me. So there's pros and cons with both of them. There's things I prefer in Buffbunny's Miracle Seamless, but then there's things I prefer in Alphalete's Pump Collection. But if the two bottoms were on a seesaw, I'm leaning a little more towards the Miracle Seamless. Not by a whole lot, but nevertheless. I will absolutely add the squat proof in for all these colors. Check it out. Obviously, the darker the better with squat proof. If that's a huge issue for you, always grab a nude seamless thong or just steer towards the dark colors, period. So now that we pretty much covered the shorts, again, they're fairly breathable. I feel like they're more breathable in the shorts. The less fabric, the better. You're getting your traditional, high compression, high quality, very durable gym shorts. So if you're looking for that, you better stop looking. This is it. I know a lot of people with the Amplify, oh, it's a little too soft, a little too delicate, a little too stretchy. If you want to break from that and you want something a little more rough and tough, check out the Pump collection for sure. You just gotta really love that glute aesthetic. When it comes to the Amplify bra, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk about this damn bra. I know that this isn't gonna be a bra for everybody because it's low support. I'm well aware of that shit. But you know me, right? AG, she loves her low minimal bra. So this is actually called the Amplify Minimal Bra. My boobs, they just passed the test in this. Any larger tits, I feel like I might spill out a little bit. So I'm wearing my true size small up top and it's fitting pretty perfectly. To be honest with you, if you check it out, this halter back does not adjust right here, but it does adjust around the neck, which is nice. If you're in between, I personally would size up if in between, because if this was tighter, like I already feel like this is gonna, yeah. So there's like a little crease back there. And I've only been wearing this for 40 minutes. The other day working out, another 40 minutes, it'll crease up your back a little bit. So if you want a little more let up here, size up if you're in between. I think I'm okay with my size small because it's not something that's noticeable to me. I don't feel anything weird around the neck. Even if I did, it is adjustable, which is great. What I really love about this, it does have removable bra pads, which is great. It's not too minimal where they just give you a little sliver of material and say, bitch, you're on your own. They hooked you up with the bra pads. I need that extra little something there because look at how damn low cut this is. Whoa, it's very wide neck. If you have very large breasts, I would steer away from this altogether. AB cups, you're good. This will actually enhance your girlies, make you look nice and tight, and it holds well. There's enough tightness here where I don't feel like I'm hanging out. It's not that kind of bra where I'm feeling like I'm gonna just fall right out of it, but I am mindful that this does come awfully low. To be honest with you, I'm really loving this Halley short sleeve as a nice little cover up. I'm gonna show you guys. I have it in my true size small. They're obviously dropping multiple colors. I grabbed the white because the white with the logo, okay, that gray logo is it. It's gonna match my heather gray, damn it. This is what I love about the Halley short sleeve. Goes on like a breeze because the wide neckline. So if you're wearing makeup or you got your hair did, you don't have to worry about it fudging things up too much. But I like it because it's like a moderate coverage, not full length, not even a midi. It comes as a crop, and I have a short torso, so it looks like it's longer than a crop on me. But look at the off the shoulder look. This is cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I wear it with a skirt and call it a day or what? Is this for the gym? Is it for dressing up? That's for you to decide, baby. And what's great is it really holds together. So even if you're doing some flies, for the most part, you're good to go. It stays true. It stays exactly where you put it. Really nice, body fit. Nothing's digging here. There's a nice amount of stretch. Same thing on the back, okay, really cute. Super true to size. If you're in between, you want a tighter, more body fit, you could size down. I do think there's enough stretch in this. And this is seamless. Just so you guys know, this isn't like your cotton material. This isn't your highly supportive top here. I wouldn't wear it without something underneath, that's just me. But if you look closely, you can actually see where there's a ribbing here. So this is what's helping it stay put. Still nice and stretchy, easy as F to get on. I just think this is a cute little addition that they added so you can play mix and match or just go fully matchy. It's up to you. And then last but not least, Alphalete's also dropping a few Tenacity pieces. I want to talk about the Anika shorts and the polo t-shirt. First, I just want to show you what the skirt looks like without the polo. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that right there. I went with white. I wanted a clean look, very preppy. They're also dropping, I think, 3 other colors. I think it's like black. I think it's the orchid color and the skyline. So it's a lot of pastels, not totally my color palette. So I went with your traditional white. This way I compare it with different things. Never know. So this is a high-waisted skirt. It does have built-in shorts. This is the Tenacity Light. So you guys know the Tenacity has that brushed feel, real soft, stretchy, just a real feather soft material. The Tenacity Light, what the shorts are made out of, is still soft, but not as brushed. It has more of that activewear feel. So I do feel like you can get a good tennis workout in if you're into that, or you can just walk around, go outside and wear this casually. If you're sweating a little bit, should be okay because you have these built-in shorts that feel pretty breathable, like they're gonna wick well. Check out the slit. It's very cute, very cute. Holy shit, they didn't put pockets. What the fuck? Where are the pockets? I actually saw mad people wearing this style down at the Jersey Shore. They were playing pickleball. So I feel like pickleball's the new tennis. Do you play pickleball? It's like tennis, but in slow motion. So it just feels like it'd be easier and way up my alley. So this is pretty short. It has a 3.5-inch inseam, so it is on the short side. This is meant to be a short skirt, but check it out. Like, this is what it looks like when you're bending over. You will see a little liner, no biggie. The top layer is very, very stretchy. Underneath, a little more compressive. Not too tight though. I'm finicky with this. It's comfortable enough for me. If I'm in between though, I'm gonna size up just to avoid any extra dig here. But all day, it feels really nice. Feather light, very easy to move in. Lightweight is what I want when it comes to short skirts like this. Fucking makeup on this shit. Actually, yeah, let me take this necklace and just throw you in the back. How does your girl look in a polo? I haven't worn a polo since my Abercrombie and Fitch days, I'm pretty sure. Polos are super cute though. They are body fit, Tenacity material, soft as hell, cute little collar. They're sheer though, so please, whatever you do, do not wear something underneath. You will regret your life. I'm thinking a white bra like right now. I'm thinking a seamless nude bra, something like that underneath. Now this is more of a midi. It's not cropped, not completely full length on me. Short sleeves are pretty comfortable, not too diggy, which is great. There's no buttons here. It's just your traditional V-neck here. And then you got your little collar. Let me pop that shit. Pop in the collar, pop in the collar. I feel like a real Freddie Prinze Jr. No, that's not really how I'd wear it. I think this is a nice take on an active athleisure style. And what I mean by that is it's kind of refreshing that this is not an active dress, because I have so many active dresses and they all go the same way. You gotta take the whole thing off when you go to the bathroom, or just do the little, what do you call this?
That's the squat and slide.
So it's cute that they're dropping a little side athleisure items too, in case you're not into the seamless that's dropping. But yeah, overall, very, very comfortable. The top stays put for the most part when you're moving around. I'm just picturing actually playing pickleball. And I feel like this is a nice movable top. I am gonna say though, when putting it on, don't expect a massive amount of stretch. This thing doesn't have like an incredible stretch. It stays nice and form fit though. I think if you're in between, sizing up might be your best bet if you prefer a little extra room. If you want more of a body fit, then you can size down if in between. But keep in mind, you don't want this too tight around the arms. So even though the outside of this shirt has that Tenacity feel where it's really soft, has that little brushed feel, the inside liner doesn't have it like that. It's just not as brushed as the outside. But as you guys know, this being a brushed material, you can work up some sweat in this, I'm not gonna lie. It's not your traditional active wear where you're gonna be completely breathable, wicking sweat. So keep in mind, like right now, I do feel like I'm perspiring just a little bit under all these lights here. So I feel like it does trap some heat to a certain extent, this top. Just wanna throw that out there in case you're really working up a sweatness. Alrighty guys, let me know if you have any questions about anything that I share with you in today's video. Keep in mind, all these pieces will be dropping on August 12th, and my code Gaita helps you save 10% off of all your Alphalete orders. Appreciate it if you do help support this channel. Thank you guys so much. If you're wondering what my favorite pieces are in this drop, I'm gonna go ahead and say, it's the pump shorts and the Amplify bra. Period. It is, specifically the heather gray. And I really do believe that my next favorite is going to be the court green, because who the f doesn't love that? I'm ready for greens. I'm ready for real dark, rich greens. I'm kind of fighting off the urge to go Halloween shopping and fall shopping. Oh, I'm always at tug of war this time of year. I don't know what to do. And not for nothing, just going ahead and say, Bae and I, we consider the start of fall to be when our local Spirit Halloween opens. Pretty sure that bitch is open. If you don't see me for a while, you know where I'm at. I'll be at my local Spirit Halloween. Thank you guys so much for being here. Comment down below if you're looking to snag anything, if you have any questions, or if you're gonna pass this drop. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. You can get the fuck over there.